Also, quickly, I want to tell you, we're trying to write and we're trying to make this recording really quickly. Also, the Manson, son of Charles Manson, he was going to be deported, and he said that he would kill somebody, rape and kill somebody, so he wouldn't be sent away. He actually raped and killed a man. It made international news because it's the first time anybody heard of anything like that. He also had grown himself up. He was short and like looking like a little kid. He was dwarfed and he grew himself up. He said he grew himself up. He'd rape and kill somebody, so he wouldn't have to leave. So obviously that's what happened, and he went to jail. They called him the Neanderthal rapist and murderer, and it made the international news. That happened. Shabby and I, when me and my beloved husband, actually, were really little kids. So I just want to let you know that too. Also, the Hebron murderer, he was not acquitted, but something where the trial didn't convict him, and so then when he after that yesterday um, he was caught trying to murder me, and the helicopters came out and basically they followed down where I was, and I just looked. They were over me, and then when I noticed two detectives came, they pulled up, and then one detective got out and went some other place. Another detective got out of the car. Then another detective came and stood and got behind a truck that was parked there. I just sat there because I was sitting in a place where Dora Ima Nasika Queen Rania and I sat me and my beloved Shabby were little kids, and she was talking to me there in the place where I was sat that's closed right now about how things will be in the future. And so, make long story short, we went. So then, here comes the Hebron murderer, and it's the man that got caught at our bank on film by our bank guards at the bank that we own, Arab Bank. He was trying to break my neck. That was the Hebron murderer, who really wasn't Hebron, and everybody knew that. It made international news too. He was murdering people, and somehow it didn't go through where he was convicted. And but yesterday he got caught trying to murder me, and when that happened, when he came, he saw me. He was like, "Oh, if it isn't," and I get up and I start to move because the man actually used a big bottle of water to try to break my neck, and it was caught on film at the bank, and it was also caught by the guards at the bank. And so this was weeks ago. We told you about that. And so to make a long story short, um, the detective came behind him and started talking to him, and I was able to walk away. And everybody knew that he had come to try to murder me. And that's the helicopters came. Some women had come before to try to say the helicopters were for them, but they weren't for them. They were trying to tell me that the man was going to come and try to murder me, the police and everything. And so then I walked up the street, and that was attached to another group of people inside a store, some women that were trying to be in my place and visited and trying to tell lies on my beloved shabtai and our beloved royal family kinsproples. And one of the men looked like the Hebron person. Now, the Hebron person is not from Hebron. We told you that. Um, Abraham was buried in Hebron. So we told you that we took him to Hebron, and they said, we don't know that man. We don't know anybody with that name. It's probably Bush like that. That's what they said. And so the man was rearrested yesterday. And so those people in the book place, they got caught trying to murder me. But they said, and that Neanderthal person was one of the people that they also mentioned wanted to try to attack. So but he was convicted, went to jail for rape and murder of a man. And so it's obvious that he also killed obviously Bunyuk Babazov King Hussein, and with Charline, with AKA Charles, who was actually a man, and the normas man. And so we just wanted to tell you these things really quickly. We'll try to write to you as soon as we can. There's noise in the background. They're having prayer, and we as Jews pray all the time, which is said. And so and these people here that are in the call tower, they also admit that they're Jews. So we just looked at too, and they pray, and so like we pray. And so we just want to let you know that too. We have many more things to say to you, and we will talk to you as soon as we can. We're going to try to write, but we're having a hard time trying to charge things and trying to write to you. And so basically, and we will talk to you as soon as we can.